Coach, outstanding week for Ball State. Give us an opening comment.
Just say I thought it was a great game. The two really good college basketball teams. I thought Valparaiso did a great job. I thought they played very well. We didn't play particularly well, and I thought that was a credit to Valparaiso. If you look at the teams that they've played, their defense is been terrific all year long. And I thought their defense was terrific again tonight, and I thought that really hurt us, especially in the first half. But I told my team in the locker room that you have to be able to win when things aren't going your way and you're not necessarily playing your best. You have to find other ways to win, and I thought we did that. We hung in there enough tonight to give ourselves a chance to win, and we got lucky.
A lot of times after a big win, like at Notre Dame, a team will let down a little bit and be flat. But I didn't think that was the case with you guys early in the game. I didn't think you looked like a basketball team that was still celebrating that win. As you said, maybe Valpo had a little bit more to do with it, but you like the approach that your kids had?
Yeah, I think we have all year. I thought we made a lot of mental mistakes today, but I don't think it had anything to do with anyone overlooking Valparaiso, feeling too full of themselves from a big win or reading too many headlines. I don't think that had anything to do with it. It was an emotional week for us because of the emotion of the win, and it kind of occupies your mind. Everyone's doing more interviews. Everyone's doing more of this, more of that, more of this than you normally do. And those are all things that can distract you. But I don't think our process or our intent, I thought they were on point. I thought we tried to do it the right way across the board. And I thought we had a number. I thought Valpo had a lot to do with it, but I didn't. We had a number of defensive mistakes for us tonight that we would not have made, Tuesday night. That was the area where I noticed us not being as sharp. Was on the defensive side of the ball, and we've gotten a lot better in that area. But we made a lot of mistakes on their pick and roll stuff that I thought we shouldn't. And then I thought Jeremy Tyler, he came in defensively, and we took Taylor off the point guard and we put Jeremy on the point guard, and that really helped us down the stretch a lot. That was a big difference for us for sure.
Talking about Jeremy, he's slowly been getting more minutes after being out for a game. How has he kind of regained some of that trust for you coming out there?
I guess I'd say that's between me and him. But I've always loved him as a kid. I very much do. I see myself having a relationship with him for 40 years. But the old saying about trust is, it takes or integrity or reputation, however you want to call it, takes a long time to build it up, and you can lose it in an instant. And that's life, and things that Jeremy's got to learn from, and he's got to continue to earn it every day. But so do they all. And
so how significant were turnovers in this game? I saw both teams turnover, and of course Valpo made more than Ball State did.
Yeah, that was a big difference because, they turned the ball over 18 times, and it led to our 15 points off of their 18 turnovers. And their shooting percentages were a little high for my comfort, 45% from the field and 41% from three. But I think what's a little misleading about that is they turned it over 18 times. So when you look at our final defensive numbers, they're probably a little better than those shooting percentages show. Joe Burton really hurt us. He's a good player. We put Kyle on him there after a while, and I thought that really helped us.
But Valpo, obviously, always a talented team. How big is this win in terms of winding down the non-conference schedule and for the rest of the year?
That's big. They're a great program. I look at their notes, and top 10 in the country and overall wins over the last, whatever it is, 4 seasons. They're a great program. They've been really good for a long time. So anytime you get a win over Valparaiso, we've gotten 2 here at home, and that's a big game, and it should be a big game because of who they are as a program, and we all recognize what that means. And they're very well coached, recruit very well. They to me, they're a class, have been a class of the mid-majors, are in that group for a better part of maybe 15 years. I'd have to look back and see how long it's been.
Talk about the first 5 minutes in the second half. You guys were down 2, and then you came up and hit 8 of 9. Is that just you guys guys clicking on offense?
Yeah, and they did some things in the first half that really threw us off. You know, they were switching to four-man pick and rolls, which that's not abnormal for us. That's every other game we deal with it. But that's not who they usually are. You know, that's not the way they normally defend teams like us. And so we weren't really very well prepared for it. And I thought that threw us off mentally, and that's a credit to them that they were able to do it and do it well as they did. And they create problems because it's not easy to post up their switches because they usually have a 7-footer in there that'll turn and double team you when the ball goes inside. And so we really know how to play against teams like that, but because that's not what we really prepared for Thursday, Friday, I thought it threw us off, and we weren't very good at executing our switch package, so to speak. And then at halftime, it was just about really kind of reframing our thought process to just, I think we needed a time to little kind of settle in and understand what they were doing out there. And then I thought Trey obviously did a great job. He's such a good passer. And his 6 assists, you know, were big. And some of the short pick and rolls that he and Taylor got us loose offensively. And then they went zone, which they haven't done all year. I mean, I don't believe that I've seen they've played one possession of zone this year. And although they've played it in the past, so it's not like we didn't think they had it in their package, but they do have it in their package. They've always had it in their package. But they've been so effective defending one way. And they kind of got out of that today, and they did a lot of different things against us. And it took us a while to adjust. I thought we got very good shots against their zone. I did. Callum Allers could have tied his shoes, and he shot an air ball. It's almost like we started playing a little tight for some reason.
You led 50-39, and then they outscored you 18-4 in that stretch in the second half. What happened there to shift the tide a little bit?
We had a couple big plays. You know, Tajay had a breakaway, and you know, we weren't able to deliver. I thought he could have passed ahead to Jeremy. I guess he was trying to play it safe and, you know, think one less pass. But they came back. I thought it was a big play in the game. Blocked his shot, led to a dunk at the other end, and those are, you know, emotional plays. You know, those are really big boosts. And that's when they went zone in there. And there was that play, and then that's when they started playing zone. And we had a tough night in many different respects, but one of them was shooting the basketball. And I thought, I didn't think their zone kept us from getting good shots, but we did struggle to score against it for whatever reason. And I thought their switching, I thought we got bad shots in that stretch. But that was, so their zone, and then we didn't score, and then we gave up some transition. That was the real difference.
That Tajay play that you talked about, he had 2 guys out a little bit ahead of him, didn't pass the ball ahead.
Yeah.
He came out at the next break. You talked with him a little bit right as he came off the court. What do you try to say to him there?
I just say, hey, look, at the right play, you got to throw that ball ahead. That's a golden rule in transition. If you can pass ahead, you pass ahead. And because you're going to run faster without the ball. And we work on there's a number of drills that we have that would simulate that. I said, now with that being, it was a frustrating day for Tajay, and that's what I really wanted to talk him down on is, look, I knew we were going to probably need him down the stretch, you know, and he picked up 2 fouls 3 minutes into the game, and he's guarding 7'1", 240 pounds. He played in foul trouble a number of different moments during the game. He was rolling, and he felt like there were a number of times we could have found him, and we didn't find him, and I could just sense his frustration. And I just said, hey, look, you got to throw that pass ahead. I mean, that's a big play in the game. With that being said, that's over. You got to learn from it. But now's not the time to do anything other than learn from it. You know, you got to lock in, and you got to be able to put all those things behind you and refocus because we're going to need you here down the stretch. And when you come in, you got to be able to come in and make plays. That's really about it.
So what's your assessment then this season so far, playing in a night tournament, playing top 20 teams? How do you evaluate the performance here?
I think I think we're in a good place. You know, I know we'll see what the new numbers come out, but we'll have played one of the 10 toughest schedules in college basketball. We were 15 going into tonight. We played another top 100 team, so it'll be in there somewhere. And you know, we lost 2 close ones to Dayton and Bucknell, and now we've gotten on the other end of that. You know, back-to-back buzzer beaters, and. But I feel like we're in a good place. You know, one of the differences for us in the first 4 or 5 games was Trey was a shadow of himself, and he's a critical piece for our team. And he's kind of coming back into form now, and he makes us a lot better. And I feel like we're in a pretty good place right now. And then with that being said, there's a ton of season left. So other than saying that it's a good start, but we have a lot of college basketball left to be played, and we got to make sure that, you know, we're pretty even right now, us in Valpo, based on that game right there. We're probably not going to be in March. It's really going to be about who can improve the most between now and March. You know, teams don't all improve at the same pace. And that's the quest that Matt Lodich is on. That's the quest that I'm on. You know, we have to help our teams get better.
Coach, the last 2 games against Notre Dame, and then the first half tonight and midway through the second half, I know those teams have went on runs against you. Why has your team been able to kind of withstand those runs and come out with wins?
I don't know if I had the answer for that as much as I said basketball. I don't think that's atypical. You know, basketball's a game of runs. It's one of the things that we talk to our players about all the time is being able to withstand those runs. But I did sense in the Notre Dame game a confidence within our team that probably wasn't there 3 or 4 weeks ago, knowing we could do it. And there was some doubt out there for us today. You could sense it. Like, you know, the game felt funny the whole game. And the fact that we were able to find a way to win and hit a second buzzer beater that looked exactly like the first one is one of the craziest things I've ever seen.
All right, Coach, thanks so much for
All right.
coming up. I kind of enjoy this finals break.
I know.
A little break, maybe? Go to finals.